Okay, I want to talk a little bit about stillness tonight. And I want to make the distinction that silence is usually used in contrast to noise or activity. But stillness is something that I sometimes will talk about. It's the canvas that sound is displayed on. So stillness is more primal than silence is. Within silence we can find stillness. Within noise we can find stillness. So it's a primal quality to our reality. We can have both inner and outer stillness. And stillness is interesting in that it's a direct perception without concepts of the absence, of the emptiness. So we're sensing into a quality of the absence, which is the stillness. And the function of stillness is really a kind of settling, and it helps dissolve thought, the narrator, identity, and conceptual understanding. So it can help break those apart, not in a way that's problematic, but in a way that's beneficial. And the stillness is an important quality of cessation. The peacefulness is part of it, but the stillness is an equal part. We sort of emphasize the peacefulness because that seems to settle everything, and quiet activity of all kinds. And then the stillness there is really what gets to be profound. It really is quite dramatic. And as I mentioned, deep enough in the peacefulness and stillness is where everything just gets absorbed. It gets just embraced. And when it does, all materiality, all mentality stop. So there's no sense of body, there's no sense of any thought, any awareness. I have noticed working with folks that people can enter into cessation. Let's say they can go inside the portal where thoughts have stopped, it's still, it's peaceful, there's not much happening. They're not quite in a dreamless sleep, but they're phenomenally relaxed, and even to the point I've had people almost fall out of their chairs. So they get that quiet and still. But it's not a lights out, so there's still awareness. So I think there's still some benefit from cessation even then, but it's not the same. It's not the same dramatic impact that cessation has.